So according to Forbes, the freelancing industry is a $1.2 trillion industry, and according to Upwork, it's actually been up $100 million since the start of everything. And so with everything's happening, job security, millions of people losing their jobs, people have shifted from, working at home for other people to working for themselves. It's actually why I started my business online as well, is to have that freedom to work from anywhere in Finland, in Portugal, Cyprus, whatever it is. And so we see the shift happening. The question is, how can you get involved, and which freelance business should you actually start? So in this video, I'm going to share 23 different options for you. And also, if you think that that's a little bit overwhelming, don't worry, I'm going to also share the 3 biggest ones that you can actually start the easiest and fastest way possible. That actually is cost efficient, meaning there's no big investment upfront, and also it requires little knowledge to get started. And I'll also share with you how you can learn the skills that you need and also get your first client at the end of this video. First, a quick backstory. So when I got started a couple of years ago, maybe 4 or 5 years ago, I had just quit my job. At the time I was making $400 a month. My wife paid for the bills, the rent, everything. And I just wanted to have an online business. And so I looked at the marketplace and I asked myself, where's actually the opportunity 3 years from now? Because if I can be ahead of the curve, then I know I can get into this and make money when everyone else come into it. It's pretty much a blue ocean. So when you look at a freelancing business, you don't want to just say, okay, what am I passionate about? Because you could be passionate about playing poker, like who knows? But then you want to ask yourself, if I can do something for another business owner that will generate more income for them or free up more time, right? Something that's super valuable, then you know that you're going to be paid handsomely for that service. So now let's actually dive in and talk about these different freelancing options and the services that you can offer to people. So the first one is project manager for busy CEOs. So yes, this requires you to know a little bit about project management, but you can learn that online. You can watch YouTube videos like this one, or you can take a freelancing project management course that teaches you how to understand the software, the system, the process, and kind of what the role entails. But it is a great option for you to work remotely and just be the project manager that sort of oversees the projects. Maybe you're also a client account manager, so you keep the relationship between a contractor and a client for a CEO. The second one is a video editor for businesses, course creators, people who have something they sell online. We'll talk about different types of video editing services a little bit down this list, but this one would specifically be, for example, YouTube. I would record this video, send it to my video editor. He adds B-rolls, clips on top of it, graphics, everything, and I don't have to learn all the softwares. And all I do is I create the video and I get it back, is 100% done, and I just upload it to YouTube. If you want to upload it to Facebook, whatever it is for you, LinkedIn, you can do that, because now you have this beautifully edited video and you didn't have to do any of the manual work. So the third one is copywriting for bloggers. Pretty self-explanatory. You just write blog posts, you learn a little bit about SEO, and so you know what ranks on Google. And you take their service and you reverse engineer, okay, if we want people to buy this service, or if they're an affiliate marketer, if you want people to buy this recommended software, product, service, then what's the content that we have to produce? The next one is content creator for online businesses or local businesses. This would be, back in the day when I got started, I used to go to local businesses. I would take photos, write captions, post on their social media. Pretty self-explanatory. I don't like it that much, so I don't recommend it. I only recommend stuff that I love myself, but you gotta ask yourself what you love, not what I love. And so if that's something you wanna do, you can find businesses who are not super active on social media, and you can offer content creation for them. Work for free, get one client, and then turn that into a paying one once they know what you can do for them. Next one is pretty similar, is content redistributor. So you take the content, what they have on one platform, you say, hey, what if we could turn this one content piece into 10 different other content pieces without you having to do anything else? Would that be worth something to you? And then from there you present the offer, you agree on a price, and boom, you have a client. Next one is SEO, search engine optimization, where you take a website or landing page or funnel that they have and you help them rank it higher on Google. There's softwares that you can use to find what keywords are ranking. You can do market research. Again, it goes back to the boring work, which is why people pay you. But you find those keywords, and now you have a problem that they don't want to deal with, and you can help them rank higher in Google and get paid for it. The next one is pretty interesting because we're talking about TikTok ads, and yes, you could also do YouTube ads or Facebook, Instagram ads, but TikTok ads specifically is something that I'm seeing more and more people get into. And it's not because it's a trend or shiny object. It's simply math. It's, hey, if I'm spending $1 here, can I make $2 back? And people started with this, with Facebook a couple of years ago. Then more and more people flocked to it. Prices increased, and you had to be better to actually be able to be profitable with Facebook ads. But what most people don't know right now is they can get more for their ad budget if they're on TikTok, because of the low advertising costs, within the TikTok platform. So what you can do is you can say, hey, I'm just getting started in the TikTok field. I do have some knowledge about advertising in general, but I'll do it for free. If you have a small budget, we can test it out, and you can take a TikTok ads course, you can watch YouTube videos, and you can just work for free until you get that one testimonial. So you can start building a portfolio. That's it. And then you'll turn that into a paying client. The next one also has to do with TikTok, but it's organic marketing. So if I make a YouTube video like this one, then let's say it's 23 freelance ideas. You could take this video and you could chop it into like a 60-second 23 freelance ideas, and it's just crop me out and do like a 60-second TikTok video, and you send it to me, and you're like, hey, I could do this for all your videos. What would that be worth to you? And I would say, hey, that's this amount of money, and we could have a deal. Like, that's how it works. You just find something that I don't want to do it. Next one is graphic design for banners or thumbnails. So I like this because, you could do logos and stuff, but you have to be more knowledgeable to create like a custom logo that's worth a lot. Plus, people usually go to Fiverr, Upwork to do that. What I'm talking about is thumbnails for the YouTube creators. It could be banners for blog posts. Something that people post and is gonna be there for a long time, which means it's worth a lot. If you created thumbnails for Mr. Beast, what would that be worth? Right? Like, it would be worth a lot because they get millions of views. And so, yeah, graphic design, not necessarily logos, but more trending, forward thinking, like thumbnails, stuff like that people will need, not just now, but 3 years from now. Next one is actually a pretty good one. This one is appointment setter for online businesses. So let's say our mastermind, Funnel Agency Lab, where we're 3 coaches, we help people get from 0 to 10,000 per month with a funnel agency. Now, an appointment setter would be someone who is on our team, reaches out to people in our community. I have a Facebook group of 4,000 people. And so this person would be messaging people and offering some value and say, maybe, hey, you want a free training, you want to learn about this, maybe a free funnel template. And then this person, as an appointment setter, can say, also, if you want to learn how we can help you with 3 coaches, like 3-on-1 coaching, where you get daily one-on-one access to us to get to 10K per month, would that be something you're interested in? And then the person would say, yeah, for sure. And the appointment setter just says, okay, here's a link to book a call and see if it's a good fit for both of us. And so you would then get paid per appointment you set, as well as a commission for the sales on the back end. And so this is usually something more higher ticket. The next one is the next step of appointment setter, which is the closer, the salesperson, and specifically inbound closing. So inbound sales is when you don't have to set any appointments, you don't have to reach out to people, you don't have to do any other work than just taking the calls. So yeah, that's a great position as well, but you do have to have some sort of skills or personality traits to do that. The next one is client success manager or account manager, where you basically help coaches, consultants. You're the person who helps them get the right resources, the login. I mean, this could also be customer support, which is another one on the list, but this one is more specifically like maybe you do Q&A calls for this coaching business. So you're a part of the team, you don't have your own coaching program, but you know the answers to questions and you can guide people within a coaching or educational business. And so the clients know that they have access to people on the team when they're stuck, when they have questions, all that good stuff. Next one is customer support. So this one's pretty simple. You just sit with your email inbox or the support ticket system that the business is using. You don't have to show your face. You don't have to be someone who's like extroverted or on camera or anything like that. You just sit there and you answer people's questions and you get them the right information, maybe the links, or you forward the problem they have to the IT, whatever that problem is, but that's customer support. Next one is market research for content teams. So this could be a business owner, like I talked about in the beginning, but it could also be for a business that does market research and you're a team member or contractor to them by offering, hey, I'll do market research for bloggers. It could be something very specific, like for gym owners, and I help them with the latest trends so we can create offers and freebies to bring more people in. But that's market research. So next one would be photographers. So this could be real estate, it could be weddings or personal brands. Like let's say you were traveling with me right now in Portugal and we take photos for my website, my landing pages, my funnels, my offers, or my content. But it could also be, like I said, real estate or weddings or something locally where people want to get photos, like babies, for example. Next one, interior design. So when I want to set up, like you can look at my office here, it's not really that well set up because I'm traveling. But in Finland, when I was looking to set up my home office and also my separate office, then I wanted to find a good interior designer, and it was pretty hard to find because I don't know where to look for them and everything. So if you can find creators and YouTubers and everything, and you can offer interior design for home office spaces, I think that's a big problem and something that's super valuable to people. Next one is blog site or website developer. So this is, again, someone who actually develops it and sets up the tech. So someone is writing the blog post, someone has a product to offer, but you could be the one who builds it out on your WordPress or Clickfunnels 2.0 or somewhere where the content is ranking on Google. This is not so much the sales funnels, we'll get to those, the actual money-making systems. This is more so the homepage, the funnel hub, the blog, again, when people are looking for Google to find their stuff. Next one, 3D illustrator, designer, or animator. So this one is pretty hard, but if it is something that you're interested in, if it's something that you're good at, you're passionate about, I mean, look at NFT for an example. The NFT and more crypto marketplace, there's a need for 3D designers, animators, illustrators, and more advanced and fancy design. I mean, that takes a lot of skills, but also gets you paid well. And then 3 more, which I love these ones the most. Number 1 is funnel designer. Number 2 is funnel copywriter. And number 3 is funnel agency. We offer the full system. So let me explain what I mean by that. Funnel design is where you maybe find someone who has an ugly funnel, an existing business owner, but they have a funnel, they have a landing page to sell something. But you find these people and you say, hey, look, I love your offer, I love what you have here, but I think we can improve the design a little bit. Here's an example of what I've built. Let me know if you want more info on how it would work. So that's where, you're not really being pushy, you're not being spammy to them. You're just offering maybe a free funnel audit to give them some ideas, right? So if you reach out to people, that's what you would ask them so that you provide value first. If you get them to come to you, you put out great content so they say, hey, I saw your post about conversion rates. I would love for you to redesign my funnel. How much would it be? So when you position yourself as a go-to funnel designer, then they ask, hey, can you please work with me? Like, do you have any availability? I'm happy to pay premium because I want to work with you. And so designer is more so the visual, copywriter is the text. Sometimes these two work together. You get the copy, you design it together with the copy so that it looks great. And then sometimes as a funnel agency, someone comes to you, they don't have any clue what to build, what type of funnel they need. And so this is the sweet spot where you say, hey, we know as a coach, you need this funnel. You need this page, and this page. And here's an example of what we did. We took this client and we built this out, and they're getting this amount of calls, they're getting this amount of clients, or you get both the visual to show and also the data. If you don't have the data yet, just start with the visual and work with enough clients until you get the data, the conversion rate, the actual case studies, and build out your portfolio that way. Okay, so that's 23. I know that's a lot, but here's 3 categories to give you some direction if you want to start today. So the first category that I would recommend is text, so copywriting, but not any type of copy. I'm talking about funnel, blog, or email. Those are the biggest ones. Trust me, I work with a lot of businesses. I've built over 400 funnels myself, and I've also helped hundreds of people with their own funnel agencies. And what I see all the time is great people, great writers for blogs to rank on Google, or reuse a YouTube video, put it into a blog post is super hard to find. Someone who writes emails, we need emails for email sequences for an automated funnel, but also on a weekly basis. So imagine this, you're offering emails as a service, and because people need emails every single week, you're never running out of clients. So there's always business owners who need consistent emails for a new offer or just updates that are happening or educational content through email. And so there's always going to be clients for you. Second category is really audio and visual together. So this could be video editing, it could be TikTok editing, so like reels or shorter videos, but it could also be podcasting. You see podcasts with audio, sometimes you see podcasts with video, but this is a growing trend. People go for a run, they listen to a podcast. People sit at home, they look at YouTube. People, take a crap, they scroll TikTok. And so there's always opportunity in these mediums that are growing. People are getting more into and not going away from. And then the third one is obviously sales. So sales is funnels and funnel systems. Like I said, funnel design, funnel copywriting, funnel conversion optimization, funnel consulting, funnel coaching, where you just learn funnels. Like dedicate yourself to learning funnels, everything you can learn about funnels and what makes a funnel convert. Then you can choose, do I want to design? Am I more the design person? Maybe I'm more of the writing type of person, but I want to be in funnels. I want to sell funnel systems, so I want to sell the solution and hire people. Maybe you're the CEO, then you're the person who hired the other people who are watching this video to learn about their freelance ideas. And so this is a great way because you know that every business, both online business and offline who are moving online, need a sales funnel. You can start by doing redesigns for $500 or $1,000. Then you can sell an entire funnel system, so 3 pages for $1,500. And then you can add email sequences on top of that, optimization, and you can charge $2,500. And now you go from making 4 funnels a month, which is 1 funnel per week, at 1K, that's $4,000. Double the price, then it's $8,000. 2.5K per week, which is 1 client, 2.5K, that's 10K per month. That's a 6-figure business, working from home, working from anywhere, maybe as a digital nomad. But that is, in my opinion, the best one to get started with today. I know I'm biased when I say that because I've been doing it for years. I also have a course, so yes, I get paid if you buy my course, but I'm also saying this to show you what I think is the most lucrative and fastest and easiest to get started with. And now let's get into how to actually get your first client. The first thing you do is you go to Facebook, because a lot of people on Facebook, they know funnels. Clickfunnels community is there with 200,000 people. So let's say 10% of those are existing business owners, just easy math. So 20,000 of those existing business owners, and maybe you don't have a lot of time. So what you do is you go in there and you write down, okay, I'm gonna pick this niche. I'm gonna work with course creators. And so you go into the profiles and people who post there, like, comment, and you open a new tab, you open 20 to 50, let's say 30 people per day that you open their profiles, and then you look at, okay, this one has a link to the business they have. I'm gonna take a look at it. Okay, I'm gonna add this person as a friend. So maybe you add 10 people per day. These are targeted, qualified business owners who need your services. Now you go into a new one, so you have 10 here. You go into a new Facebook group that's Kajabi or Teachable or Thinkific or Podia. That's, yes, a community of course creators. But if you say, okay, Gusten, but that's course creators, great, everyone's doing that. What about if I want to work with software businesses? Well, then you go into a SaaS founder community or a software marketing community on Facebook, and you add people there. And now what you do, you have your profile, your personal profile, that you just optimize with the right images. I help SaaS founders increase their sales with high converting funnels. Okay, you have images of yourself where you're professional, you're a freelancer now. This is a new identity that you take on. And all of your content is how SaaS founders can grow with funnels, is the 3 things they can do to increase conversions. It's literally everything that they're thinking about. You just join the conversation that's already going on in their mind. And when you do that, yes, they say, hey, this person, Ian, Martina, Hannah, Sarah, Josh, these people know what they're talking about. So let me reach out to this person and ask if they can help me. Okay, and now they see your portfolio. And again, you work for free first one, you get a testimonial, you post that to get your first paid one, and then you start building it up. So give yourself 90 days. If we can agree that you give yourself 90 days to get started, to get up and running, then you'll thank yourself, you'll thank me later as well. But you can't stop after 2 weeks of doing this. Give it 90 days without jumping from this opportunity to this one, but stay within, like I said, videos, text, or sales funnels, because those are the biggest ones that people need right now. And remember, when you can increase the revenue for a business owner, they're happy to pay you. In fact, they never want you to leave in the first place. And lastly, before you go, we want to talk about the funnel that you should use to get clients. I call this a hero freelance client funnel because it has 3 different pages. The first one is a portfolio page where you have a hero section. So that's the H. That's basically information about you. And then you have the E, which is examples of work. So you can show your videos if you do video. You can show your text if you do text or copy. You can show your funnels if you do funnels. So this could be visual plus data. And then you have R in the hero, which is results. So results for others, results for yourself, but you want to show results so that people actually trust you. And then O, the final letter of hero, which is the offer. What is the offer? What's the next step to reach you? If you can put that all together, here's a funnel template that you can download. Link is in the description, as well as if you want to work with me and get access to me on a weekly basis. We do Q&A calls inside of Full-Time Funnel Designer. So this is great for any type of freelancer because we talk about offer creation, content, sales, marketing, everything you need to set up your systems to get inbound leads and close those leads and also onboard them. And all of that, you can apply this to a freelance business. It is right now dedicated towards funnel agencies, funnel designers and funnel copywriters, funnel consultants. But anyone can use this, and we have a special price right now. You can get $50 off from the special price by going to the description. Check out the discount code there, and I'll see you in the next video.